guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you guys all doing today? If you're watching this in the morning, hey, say good morning. Let me know how you're doing. If you're just seeing this in the evening, let me know how your day went in the comment section. I'm always so interested in your comments and what you have to say about this channel, because I'm not just doing this for myself. Yes, I have a story to tell, but I want to know that my stories are actually inspiring you and you're making informed decisions from my story. So hey, today I'm going to be talking about how to stop quarreling with your husband during your ovulation period. So I noticed something, just not like a trend. I noticed that when is the ovulation period, that's when I and my husband just have this fight. We just get to have intense fights that just keeps us away. How are you able to keep yourself from fighting, getting into disagreements or arguments with your spouse, especially during your ovulation period, when you know that this ovulation period has come and it's the time we're supposed to try? Because hey, you're probably a pre-conception couple and you are actively trying to conceive, and without the ovulation period, if you're not actively having sex during the ovulation period, at least you stand a lower chance of getting pregnant. Now, so I'm just going to come from a different perspective, because I know that you might be thinking I'm going to tell you, oh, do like this, do like that. But let's ask ourselves a very important question. Now, do you want to actually have conversations as an adult, regardless of whether the person supports your view or your perspective or not? Now, I want you to first realize that in every conversation, someone somewhere might not always be supporting your view or your own point or your own mindset. You have a different mindset, and when you are caught up in an argument, you need to go into those arguments, or probably let me not even use the word argument, into the conversation with the mindset that this person will not share my perspective. First things first. So it is okay for two adults to engage in a conversation and not arrive at the same interest, or come and say, oh, I share this view with you. It is okay for you to have different perspective about a particular matter or a particular issue. And whether you like it or yes, when we get into fights or arguments that raise our emotions and make us make certain decisions because of that argument and all of that, we want someone to get on our side. And when they don't, we just get paranoid, and then we just feel like, oh, there's something wrong. But can we come to a place where we realize that people don't always have to agree with what we do? Yes, people don't always have to agree with, share the same mindset, or share the same thoughts, or share the same perspective about life or about regarding a particular issue. People will not always share that perspective. I think that is the point. That is the place you should draw a line and just say, oh, this is it. I don't know what that noise is. I'm recording this video somewhere very special. Yeah, so what I'm saying is, people will not always share the same perspective with you, and when you come to that point, it will help you to just not add so much emotions to your conversations. You just give yourself time to allow people to share their perspective, and also not even share perspective, different perspective. Not sometimes when you're in an argument, you are not actually arguing from, oh, give me your perspective. You're arguing because you want your perspective to stand. So look at it that, oh, this person has a different perspective about this matter, so that is this person's, and it's fine for them to not share your perspective. When you do this with your spouse, you would be less agitative, and you'll be less emotional. You could finish your argument or finish your conversation, disagreed conversation that people have not come to terms with, and you still be in a better emotional position to engage in your sexual activities as a couple without feeling that rift. So when you have that mindset, it's easier for you to have those conversations, disagree, and still go back. So sometimes when we hear that couples are trying to conceive and having fights during the ovulation period, we think that it is the devil. I myself used to even think, oh, there must be a devil somewhere trying to prevent me from getting pregnant. But sometimes when I sit back and think about it, some of the arguments are not even so serious. They're not even, you think about them like, why am I having this fight? Really, it's not even that serious. So come to a place where you say, okay, life is intentionality. That is what life is. Throughout today, before I recorded this video, I went through a lot of things. I was thinking, okay, how am I going to record this video? Or someone said something to me about this channel and that wanted to get to me, and I'm like, well, I might just keep doing it. So I had to be intentional to be able to come here to do this video and keep up with what I am doing. So life is intentionality. Even when you get into conversations, program at the back of your mind that, hey, I'm going into this conversation, this person would not buy into what I'm saying, but I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I'm not going to bite myself. I'm not going to get my emotions into that place of feeling stressed about it because I went through into a conversation with the person. Ask yourself, how is this thing going to add value to my life? How is this thing going to bring money into my pocket? How is this thing going to change things differently? By the way I'm trying to conceive, so I might as well just allow peace to reign in my heart, not even for the other person, for yourself. And also, always find peace. Always find a way to find peace in whatever it is that you are doing, so that you can have a better experience on this journey. And don't let the devil come in. I'm not saying that devil might not be playing, but be intentional about it. Allow the Holy Spirit to come into your heart and lead you. And the Holy Spirit brings peace. He's that author of joy. He's interested in how your general experience is, and that's why he's that person that will bring peace and joy. Allow him to come and sit in your heart. And we are human beings, so it's hard. Don't get me twisted, it is hard, but intentionality, consciously allowing the Spirit to come and stay in your mind, just helps the whole process easily. So this has been one of the very important tips to consider when you're trying to conceive, and you just notice that you're consciously fighting with your spouse during your ovulation period, which is supposed to be not even during your ovulation. It could just be maybe at the beginning of your cycle when you start planning to engage in sexual activities that will help you get pregnant. Just notice that people just start fighting. So this has been my tip. Going to conversations with the mindset that this person might not share my perspective, and it's okay for them not to share your perspective. So you need to be intentional, not to be angry because they did not share your perspective. This has been my time here. I had to rush to do this video with you guys because I know that doing this video at this time, not doing this video at this time might jeopardize my chances of doing this video and recording what I plan to record to share with you guys. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and if you've watched up to this period, give this video a thumbs up, and also like, share and subscribe to this video. I'll see you on the next. Bye.